Hello, good morning. Today is Monday, June 8, 2020, and today we are going to be working on grammar. So you are going to need your student's book and your contract. Let's start. Please open your student's book on page 71. The instructions are: read and circle the correct modal verb. Sandywell Elementary School rules. A. You must arrive on time in the morning. Letter B. Diego, you don't have to wear a uniform, but it's important to look neat and clean. What would be the correct answer, Diego? Mustn't or don't have to? Yes, very good. You don't have to wear a uniform, but it's important to look neat and clean. Letter C. Sulema, you don't have to use cell phones in class. We do not allow cell phones in the classroom. This is kind of an order. What would you use, Suli? Of course, mustn't. You mustn't use cell phones in class. We don't allow cell phones in the classroom. Letter D. Ian. However, you might use cell phones at recess if you want to. What would be the correct answer, Ian? Yes, you can use cell phones at recess if you want to. Letter E, Helen. You will leave valuable items in your locker. We recommend this. It's a recommendation. Which modal verb do you use for a recommendation? Of course, you should leave valuable items in your locker. We recommend this. Letter F, Marlene. You won't bring unhealthy snacks to school. We advise you to bring a cereal bar or fruit. What would be the correct answer, Marlene? They are giving you an advice. Of course, you shouldn't bring unhealthy snacks to school. Very nice. Letter G, Juan Luis. The school might introduce a healthy eating policy next year, but this is not definite. So we are talking about a probability. What would be the correct answer? Yes, the school might introduce a healthy eating policy next year, but this is not definite. Letter H, Ari. On September 3, the school will be closed for staff training. What would be the correct answer, Ari? On September 3, we are talking about future. What would be the correct answer? Yes, Ari, will. On September 3, the school will be closed for staff training. The next one, please. Mateo, there won't be any classes that day. You're talking again about a future action. What would be the correct answer, Mateo? Yes, won't. There won't be any classes that day. Excellent. Now we are going to answer the next exercise. It says, number 4, complete the email with suitable modal verbs. I am going to read first this email. Hi, Paul. I'm writing to tell you about our school trip on Friday to the science exhibition. We have to arrive early. The bus leaves at 8:30. We, blank space, wear uniforms. We, blank space, wear jeans and sneakers, which is cool. It, blank space, be cold on the bus. So we, blank space, take a jacket. We, blank space, explore the exhibition in small groups. But we, blank space, stay with our group at all times so we don't get lost. Mrs. Peters says we, blank space, bring a notebook so we can take notes. I think that's a good idea too. She, blank space, give us a quiz about the exhibition. I'm not sure, but I know we, blank space, write an essay on healthy eating when we get back. See you tomorrow, Rob. Now, children, you have to complete this email with modal verbs. Please pause the video and answer this exercise, and then come back to check the answers. Thank you very much for following the instruction. Now we are going to check your answers. Hi Paul, I'm writing to tell you about our school trip on Friday to the science exhibition. We have to arrive early. The bus leaves at 8:30. We don't have to wear uniforms. We can wear jeans and sneakers, which is cool. Letter C, it, might, may, or could be cold on the bus. The three options are correct, okay? So we should take a jacket. That was an advice, okay? Letter E, we will or can explore the exhibition in small groups, but we must or have to stay with our group at all times so we don't get lost. Here, both answers may be correct, must or have to. Let's continue. Mrs. Peters says we should, must, or have to bring a notebook so we can take notes. I think that's a good idea too. She may, might, or could give us a quiz about the exhibition. I'm not sure, but I know we must, have to, or will write an essay on healthy eating when we get back. See you tomorrow, Rob. Okay, so these are the answers. Now please take out your contract. This week we will continue reviewing modal verbs. The instruction is complete with have to, must, or their negation. But first we are going to remember when do we have to use have to and when do we have to use must, okay? Must is generally used for strong personal obligations, and have to is used for responsibilities at work and in everyday life. Yes, don't have to is used to express that something is not required, and mustn't is used to express that something is prohibited. Do you understand? Now let's start. Number 1, Ignacio. If you are over 18 in California, you, blank space, take a driver training course to get a driver's license. You can have a friend or family member teaching you instead. But remember, you, blank space, still get your permit before you start practicing. What would be the correct answers here, Ignacio? Yes, if you are over 18 in California, you don't have to take a driver training course to get a driver's license. You can have a friend or a family member teaching you instead. But remember, you must still get your permit before you start practicing. Very good, Ignacio. Number 2, Antar. You, blank space, be rich to be a success. Some of the most successful people I know haven't got a penny to their name. What would be the correct answer, Antar? Yes, you don't have to be rich to be a success. Very good on that. Number 3, Jorge. This is a conversation. Ed, my car broke down in Death Valley last week. I, blank space, have it towed more than 100 miles to the nearest mechanic. Lily, that, blank space, have cost a fortune. What would be the correct answers, Jorge? Yes, Jorge, I must have it towed more than 100 miles to the nearest mechanic. That must have cost a fortune. Number 4, Valerie. While hiking in Alaska, you, blank space, keep an eye out for bears. If you see one, you, blank space, approach it. They are beautiful animals. However, they are wild and unpredictable in nature. You, blank space, be afraid of them. But educating yourself about the dangers can help keep you safe. Please give me the correct answers, Valerie. Very good, Valerie. While hiking in Alaska, you must keep an eye out for bears. If you see one, you mustn't approach it. They are beautiful animals, however, they are wild and unpredictable in nature. You don't have to be afraid of them, but educating yourself about the dangers can help keep you safe. Nice job, Valerie. Now, number 5, Sebas. I, blank space, go to work tomorrow because it is Memorial Day. I think that the best thing about a day off from work is that I, blank space, get up at 6. I can sleep until noon if I want to. What would be the correct answers, Sebas? Yes, Sebastian. I don't have to go to work tomorrow because it is Memorial Day. I think that the best thing about a day off from work is that I don't have to get up at 6. I can sleep until noon if I want to. Let's answer the next exercise, complete with will or should or dare negation. Remember, will is used to show desire, preference, choice, or consent, and should is used to give an opinion or to make a suggestion. Okay? Number 1, I think Tom, blank space, joined a sports club. I think. Franco, give me this answer, please. Yes, I think Tom should join a sports club. Number 2, Diego, according to reports, the price of petrol, blank space, increase next year. Next year, future. Yes, will increase. Number 3, Zulema. It's a beautiful day today. We, blank space, go to the beach. It's a suggestion. What would be the answer? Yes, we should go to the beach. Number 4, Helen. It, blank space, be easier to find our way once we get a map. Yes, will. It will be easier to find our way once we get a map. Future, right? Number 5, Ian. You, blank space, leave all the lights off. This is a suggestion. Yes, Ian, you shouldn't leave all the lights off. Finally, number 6, Juan Luis. We are all having lunch together tomorrow. Blank space, you be able to join us? Yes, of course. Will you be able to join us? Tomorrow, future, right? Excellent, children. This is instruction. Type in your initials, list number, date, and copy one of these sentences. Yes, the one that you prefer, using these modal verbs. Thank you very much for your attention. See you tomorrow. Have an awesome and beautiful day. I send you a lot of kisses. Bye-bye.